Jonathan has lived in Miami for the last 5 years. Prior to Jonathan being held captive at his job site, I did have an address for him. I even sent him 3 birthday cards to that address. All of them were returned to me. This is one of the birthday cards I sent to Jonathan that was returned. I have asked Jonathan repeatedly what is the address of the construction site that's holding him. He will not give me the address because he says it's confidential.
For all we know, this individual could be sitting behind a computer anywhere in the world.
I do know that my boyfriend Jonathan is in Miami, and I would just like to know exactly where he is.
Dr. Phil, I'm here in Miami, Florida to see if we can confirm some information given to Jane by Jonathan. Now, Jane was told that Jonathan lived in a house near here. So I'm going to go to the house, see if we can find anybody that knows him or where we might be able to find him. So we're moments away from the address that Jonathan claims that he lived in. So I'm here at the address when he first met Jane in July of 2020. Let's go up there and see if we can find somebody that's seen him before. Hello, I'm with Dr. Phil in Los Angeles. We were told that a gentleman by the name of Jonathan used to live here. Do you know anybody by the name of Jonathan?
No.
Have you ever seen this man before?
No.
And how long have you lived here?
32 years.
Thank you so much for the information. I really appreciate your time. Hi, my name's Chris. I'm with Dr. Phil in Los Angeles. So we're looking for a gentleman by the name of Jonathan. He claims to have lived right on this block. Have you ever seen this guy before?
I have not.
Thank you so much for your information. Hi there. Hi there. How are you today? I was wondering if you've seen this man before. Can I talk with you for a second? So we've combed the entire neighborhood that Jonathan claims to have lived in. Nobody recognizes him. Nobody knows him. So we're pulling into the neighborhood where Jonathan claims that he worked. We're gonna go up to the building, see if we can find anybody there that knows him. Have you seen this man before?
I've never seen this man.
Okay, his name is Jonathan. Does he look familiar at all?
Not at all.
Does he look familiar to you?
Not really.
And do you work in this neighborhood?
I do, yes.
His name is Jonathan. Does he look familiar to you?
No.
Have you ever seen him before? He claims to work in construction in the area. Well, Dr. Phil, I think it's pretty safe to say that Jonathan did not live or even work here in Miami, Florida. Nobody knew him, and all the people that we showed the pictures to, nobody even recognized him. Now, we did a thorough search. We talked to all of the neighbors and people in the surrounding areas, but no sign of Jonathan or where he might be.
Okay, now, you gave us the address. They've lived there for 32 years. He's never been at that address.
Okay.
So that's a phony address. That's a lie.
Okay.
Now, there was a text between Jane and Jonathan concerning this relationship at the end of last year. And Jane says, "My biggest fear is not hearing from you after I make the last payment." Jonathan says, "Don't say that. Don't have negative thoughts about us. I have your number written down and also in my head, but we will never lose each other. Trust me, babe. You know you are my life, and if we are not together, I will die." Jane says, "If only you understood how bad I want to be with you. You know the saying, if it's too good to be true, it likely isn't. That's my biggest fear." Jonathan said, and boy, this was a nice turn of phrase. He says, "I don't need a million reasons to feel special. All I want is you to reside in this world. You're the sunshine of my life." He just sent you that last week.
Yes.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.